Hi everyone, I'm here today with Amie Bright, the Vice President of Enterprise Data and Insights at GitLab. Hi Amie, thank you for joining me for this interview.
Thank you for having me.
So my first question is that in your talk, you discussed the importance of aligning data strategy with organizational objectives. What are some practical steps leaders can take to ensure their data initiatives directly contribute to business success?
Yeah, I think the most important thing on that question is to focus on outcomes, focus on what the business is trying to achieve. And oftentimes, people won't even know that they have a data problem or they have an outcome that they're focused on that requires data. So I think it's really important as data practitioners that we're talking to the business, understanding exactly what their problems are, and then telling them how data can help solve those problems, and then making that connection between the outcome that the team is going to deliver and the data work that the team needs to create.
Thank you. Securing executive buy-in is often challenging. So from your experience at GitLab, what communication strategies have been most effective in gaining leadership support for a data-driven initiative?
Yeah, I can't agree more. It is always challenging. As a data leader, I often hear we just don't have the budget, or we don't agree, or maybe even sometimes I've heard my colleagues say that their data programs aren't providing value to the organization. It's a big challenge. For me, the thing that I do is constantly communicate. I'm always communicating exactly what the team is doing and the value it's bringing to the organization. Just to kind of go back to your first question, which is really focused on the business outcomes, exactly what are we trying to achieve. Oftentimes it's revenue generation. It could also be efficiency gains for the organization, or sometimes it's risk avoidance, right? Like how do you create a data security program to avoid risk, avoid getting in the news, basically. And so for me, it's always about showing the value that the data organization is creating, that I've been able to really earn that executive buy-in. And over time, what I've seen is by doing that, I've been able to grow the organization. We've been creating more value, and now we're at a place where the demand is so high, we just can't possibly meet all of the needs of the company.
Thank you. And lastly, as a Vice President of Enterprise Data and Insights, how do you approach demonstrating the ROI of data project stakeholders, especially when the value might not be immediately visible?
Yeah, so there's 4 things that we measure in my organization. The first is really, the first and second are really not seen by the organization, but they matter. So it's more like data platform stability, how accurate and high quality is the data. They don't see that, but if it fails, right, if the quality of data is bad or the data platform's not stable, they're going to feel it, and they're going to not get the reports that they need or the data that they need. So I do measure that, but I don't necessarily showcase that. The third thing that I look at as a KPI in my organization is really measuring the usage of the products that we're producing. Are team members across the organization using the data that we're producing? And the fourth pillar, which is arguably probably the hardest, which is around actual revenue and efficiency impact to the organization. And what we do at my company is we create what's called an opportunity canvas. And within there, we ask, how are you going to measure the success to the business partner? How are you planning to measure the success of this work that the team is going to deliver for you? And often they will tell us, this is a $5 million revenue opportunity. And the greatest thing about that is it becomes like a handshake moment between the data organization and the business partner to say, yeah, the data team is enabling you, but as your business partner, we get to now celebrate the fact that we've reduced churn or we've created revenue. And so that fourth pillar, which is the hardest for any data organization to do, it starts with figuring out exactly what that outcome is and how are they planning to measure success, and then co-owning the success with them.
Great, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.